mean, rock and roll lifestyle is different for everyone. I mean, I live what I consider to be a rock and roll lifestyle because my life revolves around rock and roll. I mean, it does, you know. Whether I get to, you know, people have to work their schedules around me back home because I'm out on the road playing rock and roll. You know, sometimes it's like, okay, let's meet up next week. Well, I can't because I'm on the road. Hey, when are you coming to town? People have to reschedule because that's when I'm going to be in town because I'm playing rock and roll. I'm here in Berlin because I played rock and roll on an album and we're about to put the album out. And that's why I'm here, and that's rock and roll. So that's my lifestyle. To other people, rock and roll lifestyle is like you have a day job and you get drunk and you're getting drunk listening to, you know, AC/DC, Highway to Hell, and you do that every week. That's your rock and roll lifestyle, I guess. I mean, this is how I see it. Well, I mean, they're my experiences. You know, for me it means something, but I don't assume it should mean anything for anybody else. Past me doesn't mean anything. Songs, look, on every record are about certain people most of the time. Songs about that emit emotions of revenge or heartache. They're about certain people. Nobody knows who they are, only me. So past that, I don't expect people to like get some greater meaning out of it. Unless you knew that person I'm talking about, then we can both have a laugh about it. That's about it.
Don't do this!
I would love to sit in a room with Alice Cooper and listen to him talk.
Yeah.
And tell me stories of his life, because that's anything but boring. And the same goes for most of the people who have been in rock and roll or the music industry or entertainment or lived a life that is different than most. Usually they're very charismatic people off stage. So charismatic, in fact, that their personalities have taken them around the world. So when you live in this hyper world where your personality precedes you, when you're by yourself and you're off stage, you need the balance of calm and serenity, and that's what I do. When I'm home, I don't really leave that house. Like other than to get, you know, food and amenities, I really don't do much. You know, sometimes when friends are on tour and they come to town, I'll maybe drop by, say hi, or maybe we'll go out for dinner. But past that, I mean, I live a very quiet life off stage, and that's not because I consider myself boring, but it's just that my work takes me into these hyper-reality moments it's exhilarating, but you need balance.
Right.
That's a big question, because that makes everything multiply by... Usually I like to answer that with living, because that makes it easier. But living and dead, okay. Well, on bass it would have to be Cliff Burton. On vocals, probably Phil Lynott on vocals. On guitar, probably Eddie Van Halen.
Okay.
On drums, probably either Tommy Lee, Dave Grohl, or John Bonham. And on rhythm guitar, either Malcolm Young or James Hetfield.